Jewels are very powerful in Path of Exile too, and you can get access to them very, very easily. Take for example my current tree, where I have very rapid access to about 12 jewel sockets. I'm using less at the moment because I want to prioritize other things, but I could very easily pivot into 12 based on what I currently have available on the tree. In terms of the actual power of the jewels themselves, I noticed when looking at the trade site that we can very easily have access to up to 20% crit damage bonus, and in many cases we can have up to 30% damage with ailments. Since I'm using a crit poison damage build, both of these two things compact together. Now if we look at this mathematically, you'll see there's an almost linear relationship between the number of jewels and my actual DPS output, at least assuming my current tree, which is based off a 300% crit bonus and 100% poison magnitude. Every jewel I add from this point does appear to have an almost linear relationship to my damage, to the point where per jewel I'm getting around about 8% more damage on average, typically speaking, all the way up to about 12 jewels where I get in total 2.2 multiplier against my original DPS value of 0 jewels. This is an almost linear relationship with damage. You'll see it starts off as being an 8% increase per jewel, and then it ends up being around, per every 3 jewels, it's about 20, 22, up to 18%. Sort of slight diminishing returns on the high end, but realistically you're not going to get more than 12 jewels in the first place. This may vary depending on your build. It may even be better than linear, but the point I'm making here is that jewels are very, very powerful. They're still relatively cheap. They're only at the very most 1 or 2 divines, but given there's not many ways to linearly scale your damage in Path of Exile, I think this is very, very good value for money. And in your case, it might even be better, particularly if you're a bow user, although I haven't done any in-depth calculations into these things. Right now in my current setup, I'm using, you see this here gives about 34% magnitude, which is pretty high, but a bit of poison chance on hit, so I'm not actually scaling crit with these ones, but just to know that I can go a bit higher. And yeah, that's pretty much that. Enjoy. Try and do your own calculations. Until we have access to POB, we have to do things the old-fashioned way. Okay? Take care. Have a good day.